Is this thing on? Word.
Back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now, yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning in for yet another video. For my subscribers, I appreciate y'all for checking me out yet again. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what is you doing? What you waiting for? Make sure you hit that button below. We got weekly videos coming out. We got content. You can check out my Instagram, my Twitter. Hit me up with some video requests or anything that you want to see on my channel. But without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Oh, you don't burn sage? What's wrong with you? Let's get into what is sage. What may seem like the newest generational trend is actually not that new, and not many people know about it. The mystical plant of sage has been in use for centuries by Native Americans and other indigenous tribes. Native Americans, that they really are pioneers of many of the spiritual customs that we utilize today in this generation, in America, abroad, everywhere, to be honest. So sage, it has many properties. It can be used as a hallucinogen, but it's not that type of video. Not today, at least. But you can cook with sage. You can heal wounds and different type of illnesses with sage. But today we will be burning sage, otherwise known as smudging. So while sage may come in different variations, there are different families. We will be using white sage today. It is probably the most common form of sage. I got mine from my local dealer. She's the plug for real. But if you aren't near any vendors who can sell you sage, you can check out a Botanica. I know that Whole Foods does sell sage. However, if you are not near either of those three, you can purchase sage online. I know that Amazon has different vendors. You're only gonna need three things. So the first thing is your sage. And next you're going to want a burn-proof bowl. My bowl of choice today is my abalone shell. Abalone shell, I like it just because it's natural. It's not too extra. I like to keep things as simple as possible whenever I am doing any of my spiritual practices. I don't need to do too much. And lastly, you are going to need a lighter, a match, whatever you choose. Just something that can start a fire. Alright. And I do want to get a bit into the myths and misconceptions which surround sage. First things first is I hear a lot of people say that sage it just releases the negative energy which is inhabiting an environment. And while this is partially true, it's not the full truth. The truth about sage is that it's essentially like you're hitting a reset button, you know? So while it does cleanse an environment or your aura, whatever you are burning, of the negative energy, it will also take away the positive energy. Sage and other herbs, when you do burn the herbs, they naturally release negative ions. And when you are in an environment which does have a tense, unsettled feeling about it, it's most likely because that there is a cluster of positive ions which are taking up the space and which leads you to feel unsettled, sluggish, and just overall not feeling your best. So when you do burn sage and you're releasing these negative ions into the atmosphere, you're essentially ridding the environment of any foreign energy. Foreign energies can be negative and they can be positive. So if you are slowly trying to rid your environment of negative energies, I would not recommend sage. There are different spiritual tools which you can use, but I'll probably get into that in another video. Another benefit of sage is that it's a natural air freshener. It's scientifically proven that when you are smudging, it can actually, when you are smudging, it can actually clean the environment which you're smudging in of up to 95% of airborne bacteria. Yes, 95%. So this does have many benefits because, as you know, like there's different products such as Airwick and different types of air fresheners which actually don't clean your environment. They actually clog the insides of your body with different types of oils and different chemicals, which is just terrible for you. So I do like to stick to my more natural root, sage, which has the same benefits and it does the same thing, but it's just far more healthier for you. So yes, sage does have its scientific benefits. You have to understand that spiritual tools, spiritual lifestyles, they all manifest into a physical entity. Alright, and last thing before we actually do get into our smudging. Before you do anything with your sage, I do recommend you to pray on it. I already prayed on my sage stick, my sage bundle, I should say. So I'm not gonna do it, but that's just my tip for y'all. And when you are smudging, intention is everything. That's just a life tip. And while you're smudging, I always tell people you want to transcend the message which you are trying to convey into your bundle, which will then manifest into the physical realm. So, what I mean by this is that while you have your bundle of sage in your hand, you want to ensure that you're releasing positive energy, and this may take the form of affirmations, a prayer, anything like that, honestly. A quick example, when I smudge, I'll either process it in my mental or I'll say it out loud. You can say different affirmations such as I am wealth, I am joy, I am happiness, I am content, I am I feel like I am affirmations are just the strongest out of all affirmations, to be honest, because you want to make sure that while you are taking out the negative energy, the positive energy, if you do want to keep that positive energy staying in your environment, you want to ensure that the intention that you are putting in your sage is replacing that positive energy and that negative energy, which is leaving your environment, which is leaving your aura. And please, 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 when you are smudging, make sure to just crack open a window. I actually seen this funny ass meme the other day, and I'm gonna put it in the next clip. But you want to make sure that you are actually releasing the negative energy. Okay? Let's get into it. So, first things first, you're going to want to light your bundle. And personally, I like to gather a thick smoke. So, you're going to see me light my bundle for quite a while before I get a consistency that I like. So, we're going to start with cleansing our aura and cleansing the energy that we carry. And as you see in the video, I'm starting at the lowest points of my body, which is my feet, working my way up to my legs and my thighs. A preference of mine when I am cleaning my aura is I like to do it with essentially no clothes on. But once again, it's not that type of video. As you saw in the last clip, I did start at my root chakra and I worked my way up. and I am about to hit my crown chakra right now. You definitely want to ensure that you're hitting each and every one. Alright, so now that you've cleansed yourself, you've cleansed your aura, this is when I do like to go into cleansing my environment. Something you'll notice when I am smudging is that I do smudge in a circular pattern. Many different people, they have different patterns that they like to smudge in. There's some people who like to do a cross. Personally, I like to just do a circular motion. So as you can see, I started in the middle of my room and I'm making my way towards the walls, every corner. We're basically like pushing the energy out. So that's just a quick little rundown of how I like to refresh myself, my energy, my environment, bring me back to a level state of mind. But of course, you can do it as long as you want. You can go as long as you need to. If you are being intentional and aware of what you're doing and your practice, you will definitely know when the right time to stop is. You'll just be able to feel it out. I do want to close this video out with a quick message that you truly do have to be cautious and aware of your energy. You can't go through this life simply being reckless and neglectful towards your energy. You can't give your energy towards anyone or anything when you are not being aware of how often you are giving yourself to any one thing. That is where we start to lose our energy. We start feeling drained. We start feeling drowsy. So it definitely is vital that we are doing these spiritual practices to renew ourselves, to bring us back to our prime, essentially. There's only three things in this life which you can control, and that's how you react to a situation, your mindset slash your state of mind, and your energy. It's all up to you how you decide to play your cards, but it's my goal that I can provide you with the necessary tools and techniques which allow you to become a better player at this game that we call life. And that's a wrap. Thank you everyone for tuning in for yet another video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe, okay? Don't miss a beat with my videos. Keep up to date with me on my socials. I'll be plugging those in down below. Let me know how you fuck with the content. Anything else you want to see. Alright, thank you.